Our dogs do so much for us. Of course, they're our best friends, but they also help protect us. And dogs have the unique power to comfort us at the worst moments of our lives. There's a wonderful new film which celebrates this power and the efforts of one group to help the people caught in some of the most terrible tragedies of recent years. This is Spartacus, a beautiful Akita, and his dad, Brad. We're here at the New Haven International Film Festival at Gateway Community College in New Haven, Connecticut, where the folks were kind enough to let us use their TV studio for our interview. Brad, this film really highlights the incredible work dogs can do in some of the most unimaginable situations.
Hi, Lauren. It's nice to see you again. And yes, the dogs can be very impactful and helpful during tragedies. The concept was boots on the ground at Sandy Hook. We were called in for the Boston Marathon, locally to the Jonathan Law tragedy with Marion Sanchez, to public safety, who's had some internal line of death duties or suicides, to more recently Las Vegas, and to the Parkland High School shooting.
It's amazing because when you're there, you see what a difference an animal can make. For you, who is a first responder with Spartacus, what does that feel like, and what do you see in the people's faces? What have some of the reactions been like when they have seen Spartacus?
It gives them a moment of pause, what I call a mental hall pass. They've witnessed or experienced something that's probably the most tragic thing they've ever seen in their lives. And what occurs is it takes them from that tragedy, that sadness, and allows them not to think about it. It gives them permission not to think about it. They'll talk about Spartacus, they'll pet Spartacus. Some cases they'll just sit down and hang out. Whether it's a student who was not talking before that opened up, petting Spartacus, to a corrections officer who just witnessed something horrific and did not want to talk, but 10 minutes later was talking and sharing with his peers what he observed.
This is really specialized work and so important.
It is. Therapy dogs in general visit people after changes occurred. We're trained ourselves and to use our dogs to prevent change from occurring. We can very much work a scene. We can work what's called diffusing when people are just coming off an incident, whether it be a member of the community or first responders, whether they're holding vigils, wakes. Most recently, for example, with Trooper Miller, who was killed on I-84. We had a team in the school when his children were notified. We had to request the state police. We had teams at the wake and the funeral with the family. It's a natural thing in many cases. Even people who are not dog fans will come over and hang out. Spartacus, you've known him for years. He just seems to draw people towards him.
Absolutely.
It's organic because people want an outlet. They want to be able to not think about why they're there at that particular moment. And the dogs naturally do that. And we both know through science and medicine that dogs lower blood pressure, stress, anxiety, and lowers communication barriers. You can have the best crisis center, crisis team in the world. They're ready to help these victims and survivors, but if they're not ready to talk yet, they can't be effective. So our dogs get people walking, talking, and chewing gum, and then we pass them to the next phase of support.
You must be very proud of Spartacus, proud of your team, and really proud of this film.
I am. Our success is because of everyone on the team. Spartacus is the poster dog, and he gets a lot of the credit.
That, right.
But I'm proud of our teams. I'm proud of the film that showcases our concept of how we can be of service, and we're humbled and honored to be of service. It's truly something that's a calling and a passion for our teams.
For people who might want to join and do what you do as a team, and also maybe just to help you, how do they do that?
Well, first of all, we always appreciate donations. We do not charge anyone we serve, and we do not pass along any costs. So individuals or corporations are more than welcome to donate or donations in kind.
Hopefully there never is another tragedy, but if there is, how do they get in touch with you? The same way?
Yeah, they could go to our website. We're dispatched 24 hours a day from a live dispatch center. For those that want to volunteer, we have two types of volunteers. We have the dog handler teams, and we also have operations support, people without dogs who help us handle all the logistics so I can stay focused with you and serve your needs instead of worrying where my water is, worrying where my next meal is going to be, those sorts of things.
That's just amazing what you do, and you can just see it in the film, and you can see what a difference it's made in so many people's lives. So,
well, thank you, Lauren.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you, Spartacus, and thank everybody. This has been Lauren's Crazy Pet Show.